we've ever had here at HSN. It's a brand new level of versatility, a brand new level of technology, of convenience. It's all built into this one phone. It comes from, again, from a wonderful company called Panasonic. What this is gonna allow you to do is basically now turn your home phone system. This system will now also work with your cell phone. This becomes your cell phone. You can make and receive calls, cell calls on this with the link to cell.
Right.
It also, and these are features we all usually have separately, it also has something called Call Blocker, which will block up to 250 callers so that they won't bother you again.
I know.
You get the 2 satellite phones. You get the main phone with the digital answering machine. It's a corded and cordless system. What does that mean? Well, if the 14-hour battery life on these happens to run out and you forget to charge them, you'll always have a phone. If the power goes out, it has a battery backup, so you will also be able to still receive phone calls. The lights will go up, but it still works. This is $99.95, 5 flex, down at the bottom, expires right there. Ooh, whoop. That expires at 8 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
And it has free shipping, so here's what we got. And we're off to the races here. 900 sets of this to go out for the holidays.
That's it.
That's it. And we're already selling them. 50 people already picked it up. To me, this is everything. Nice big buttons,
nice
illuminated keys. Yeah. It's everything.
Everything.
Lori.
So what basically we've done is we've taken our top selling Panasonic home phone system and added the Bluetooth feature. So now this has link to cell technology. This is our most feature-rich set of home phones we have ever offered in our history here at HSN. Look at this gorgeous designer finish to this. This has that really beautiful matte metallic black to it, which is so pretty. This is the biggest screen that we've ever offered, that nearly 3.5-inch screen, and this totally adjusts on the base. You're getting some of the biggest screens we have ever offered on the phones too, nearly 2 inches, backlit and glowing, beautiful, easy to see. All of the keys are backlit and glowing as well. Very, very simple and easy set of phones to see and hear. You have that dedicated speakerphone button right there. You can increase or lower your volume. It makes it so nice. This has talking caller ID. So if you subscribe to caller ID service and someone calls in, you don't need to be right in front of that screen to know exactly who's calling. The other thing that makes this so exciting, and Guy already teased you with it, yep, it's got call blocking right on it. From every single handset or from the base station, somebody calls that annoys you. It's one of those robocalls, one of those political calls. We all know we're gearing up into political season. Me too. All you do if you never, ever, ever, ever want to deal with that person again is touch the call block button, and you will never hear from them again. Isn't that great?
I love it. It has a dedicated call block button on there.
So good.
And remember, this now takes this one cell phone and turns it into another cell phone, another cell phone, and you have the corded phone. So even if you don't carry phone service anymore, you can plug this in. You can still, so in other words, this is charging. Use this.
That's right. So this is an extension of your cell phone all the way throughout your home. So even if you don't have a landline, even if you don't want to use this as your home phone system because maybe you don't have home phone service, you're going to be able to use this with your cell phone. So all you do is Bluetooth connect. You have to pair one time. Then whenever you turn on Bluetooth, it's going to automatically pair whenever you walk into your house. If someone calls you on your cell phone, all of your home phones ring. You don't have to dig in your purse anymore. You don't have to be digging through to the bottom to try to find that phone as it's ringing, because now all of your home phones will ring. That is an awesome and incredible feature that so many of us love. A lot of us only have that one little spot in the corner of a living room where our head is pressed up against glass where we can get cell service in our house.
I have one chair where I get great reception.
Said. One chair. This ends all of that. Now you can be wherever you want in your house. When your cell phone rings, all of the phones will ring. And see what's happening here? So my mom and dad. Yeah, my mom and dad are calling on my cell phone, but let me show you what's happening on the table. Look at this.
Look.
Call from mom and dad.
It's awesome.
All of the home phones, every single last one of them.
Maybe we should say hi to mom and dad.
Mom and dad. Look, listen to that caller announce. It's announcing exactly who's calling. Hello? I know, Mom. He's so handsome. Okay, I'll tell him.
Oh, Mom.
I love you too. I'll call you when we're not on TV. Okay, love you. Bye. Mom says you look really handsome today.
Well, you know, I appreciate
cranberry. You look
I am wearing, she's saying wearing a cranberry.
Yes,
you and I are like Christmas colors
We
today.
are. Look, we're like a little package.
I have to update people. So now I've got about 800 left, all right? Because with the folks online, I got about 250 people calling, and so it's going really fast, which I knew this would. Don't be left out in the cold on this. This is going to take your one cell phone and turn it into multiple cell phones. So you don't need to have your cell phone with you. You can just have your house phone and be like, oh, look, my brother's calling me, but he's calling me on my cell number.
Right.
But it appears on your house phone. It's still a traditional house phone. You can use it for that. What I love, too, is that if you do have phone service, now you get that corded quality.
That's right.
Of your home phones that you normally do not get on your cell phone because you're getting the real corded quality. It is amazing. You're gonna love it. This has something. Oh, you're showing them battery backup.
I'm showing them the battery backup
so, yeah, explain that because this is a big feature.
Okay, so when you have a cordless system, in a lot of cases you get a battery backup with this. We've popped in a couple AA batteries that gives you an extra 8 hours of battery backup, and even the screen illuminates. Usually when you unplug it and you have battery backup, it's limited features, limited functionality.
Oh, see, this one still shows.
So look at this. It's still showing. I can see my caller ID right there.
There's the cord.
It's still talking, even though I've unplugged it from power.
Look at the back. All it has is this is just the phone cord.
That's right. So we've unplugged this from power, and we're going to be able to still have a great conversation. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Annie. How are you?
Hi, Annie.
How are you? Hi, guy. Hi, Lori.
Hi. We're so glad we're talking to you, even though we've unplugged this set of home phones. Is that pretty incredible?
That's awesome.
You are the best. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks,
Thank
Annie.
you.
Bye.
Bye, girl.
All right, update. I have 700 of these to go around with everybody calling in. So if you want one, this is a really good holiday gift to give to your family.
It's a whole home system.
Well, you know what? This would be a good one if ladies are out there. You want to buy this for your husband too, because I mean, it's like I would love to get phones.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, I still have
so useful.
You have your old phones, and if your phones, by the way, are 5, 6, 7, 10 years old, and you don't have this because we don't even, this is so many features we forget to even talk about the fact that it's DECT 6 technology.
DECT 6 has basically a range extender built right in.
You can go like, what, 1,000 feet from your house?
Yeah, from 160 all the way up to 1,000 feet away from the base station with each handset. So when you're wandering away, you can go check the mail. You can maybe take the dog next door to the neighbors. Like, it's crazy the range that you're going to get with this. So you're right. If you have those old phones and you're ready to upgrade, this is going to be a fantastic upgrade for you because the range is so good. The battery life is great. So many people call in and say, oh, I love Panasonic. It's absolutely our #1 top selling brand of home phones here at HSN. But the batteries start to go after time. So this is going to have for you fresh new batteries with 12 hours of nonstop talk time and 13 days of standby. So just know, you've got a busy household. You don't always get those phones back on the bases to start charging again. You're going to be able to reach for this handset. Maybe it gets lost in the couch cushions up to 2 weeks later, and it still has a charge on it. That's incredible as well. You have a built-in digital answering machine with 18 minutes of record time. I love that feature because if you're paying your service provider now $6, $7, $8 a month.
Look how big the buttons are.
Yeah, and that's huge too.
Look at
You got a big, nice, loudspeaker on every handset.
Plus, I was going to say, I can read this screen without glasses, which is really nice. I can see these buttons. They made them nice and big. And remember, the whole thing is illuminated. This is all lit up in a glowing yellow light, which makes it perfect. There's even a little clip on the back, so if you want to use this while you're outside. The thing about this is that, your cell phones don't always work. We know that, right?
It's true.
Depends on where the towers are, all that stuff, who your carrier is, all that stuff. When you got a wired system, a corded system, you're always going to be able to get that call.
That's right.
And even if it's on your regular house phone number, like my mom still loves to use her house phone.
My mom too.
She loves it. She always does.
Me too, actually.
But no, she uses her cell when she's not at the house. But when she's at the house, it's still call mom on the other number. She likes that. She's traditional. She loves that. What's great about this is you've got the best. When I said it's the technology of the past and the future. It's all there. But having this one little button down here that says call block right there. And by the way, there's the lights you can see. So it's a glowing yellow. That button in the center right there says call block. So let's say you read something up here and it's some kind of weird 800 number that you don't recognize. Or maybe it's from the West Coast and you're like, this number keeps calling me because you're getting a lot of political calls. You hit this button right here and then your phone remembers that you don't want to talk to them in the future. It'll block them so they won't bother you anymore.
It blocks that number forever. You can block them to 200.
You can get rid of. You can bring them back in if you want.
Absolutely. Maybe you
maybe you blocked prematurely.
Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Maybe you decide you want to unblock. Maybe your husband or boyfriend is coming back into your life and you want to unblock that person. You can absolutely do that. It's no problem. But the great thing about this home phone system too is tons and tons and tons of features. So with that built-in digital answering machine, listen to this guy. I don't know if you know this feature. This system will call you at a designated number that you set up ahead of time and tell you have a message and play the message back for you.
Yeah.
So no more calling in your home phone. Do I have a message? Do I have a message? Calling to check your messages all day. This will follow you. So this can call you on your cell phone. This can call you in your office, at your parents' house, wherever you happen to be throughout your day. This will call you on that designated number and play back your message for you. That's incredible, right?
Yeah.
So it follows you with your messages.
Right.
The other thing I want you to know, this has sound detection. So this has a sound detection feature. We're calling it baby monitor. So we're gonna go right into this baby monitor feature. I'm gonna just very quickly turn it on here.
That's amazing.
You're gonna be able to use this. So it's gonna say, put the charger on the base for monitoring. So I'm gonna put this down. And then when noise is detected in that room, so this could be for the baby's room, maybe for grandma and grandpa, if they only
Lori,
watch the baby occasionally. So this picked up on the noise of us talking.
So it's ringing.
And it's silently, this, you know, nobody can tell that this is happening in that room, but it's calling the phone that I designate. So I wanted it to call the base.
And you can listen.
I'm listening in now into that room. So when my little guy starts to wake up in the morning,
sure,
he rolls around for a little bit. He talks a little bit.
You talking about Ken?
I am
Yeah,
talking
that's what I
about
figured. He
Ken,
talks a little bit. You know, you do give him some cheese and some dairy products, and he'll be fine. All right, I have to interrupt this phone call.
Great for that, though.
All
You can
right,
listen for as long as you want. Great for your teenagers.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. This could probably, well, it might sell out in this airing. We're gonna put a 4-minute clock up, so 4-minute or sell out. I have about 600 of these left. Okay, they're going very quick. I know it's almost half the quantity is already gone. This is the deal of the year for phones. It really is. Because you get, first of all, you get the 2 satellite phones, so you can put those anywhere. You got a shed or a basement or garage, whatever. You can put those there. They don't need a direct contact. They just need charging.
Yeah, just the one phone jack for the main base station.
The base gets plugged in, and then you keep calling us here.
Keeps calling. Let's see what
Let's
they want.
find out who it is.
Hold on. Hello?
Hi, this is Jane from Senator Birch's office. We were just calling to see if we could count on your vote for re-election.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not
that.
interested.
Did you block that?
I did. I
Block
blocked it.
that. Look, registered to call blocked. That's
And you
one
don't
of the
have to
features.
say anything. And it takes away that awkwardness, too.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to,
Lori, I want to show everybody, look at free shipping and handling, okay? So you get free shipping and handling. The planners and buyers discussed it yesterday. They said, because I asked them, I said, can you do anything special for the show? And they're like, I'll tell you what, we'll give you an extra flex for your hour. So at 8 o'clock, and see right under my hand there, at 8 a.m., this goes back to 4 flex. You get this for less than 20 bucks. And the shipping is paid for. That's another $8 off. Grab it. I know maybe you're thinking, well, it's not the most fun holiday gift. Give this to yourself. Even if you don't, maybe you don't have a home phone anymore and you're like, you know, I'd like to have a home phone. You don't have to connect this to a service. You can use this with your cell phones. It becomes your cell phone answering machine. It becomes 2 extra cell phones and a corded cell phone because it links up to your cell phone. You can make and receive calls that you would make on your cell phone on your house phones.
Right, and you can wirelessly connect up to 2 cell phones.
We have less than 500 to go around,
Okay,
Lori.
so this may make only this airing.
Right.
This may be the only airing we have. But look at this, you're gonna be able to wirelessly link up to 2 cell phones via Bluetooth. So here's something really interesting. One call comes in, maybe it's on Guy's phone, he can answer with this handset. Okay, so you're over here doing this, right? So that's you. Then my phone is linked also. Someone calls me, I still have 2 more handsets I could choose from. So I could be on my really, really comfortable wired home phone and talking to that individual using my cell time, airtime minutes. So that's an incredible, incredible way for you to have that range on your cell phone throughout your entire home. And you and your partner, you and your kids are gonna be able to use it simultaneously. This also has a huge phone book, 3,000 names and numbers. I think you mentioned that. You're gonna be able to actually port in your phone numbers from your cell into your home phone system. So you can call anybody that you want to be able to call from that cell phone. You can use, you know, the number right off of the home phone. It makes it so convenient. So let's think about all the different ways why you would want to link your cell. Terrible signal at your home. So now you're gonna have a great signal because you're answering that. Much easier to hear what's happening on that cell phone call because you're using the more comfortable handset. At my house, I noticed, because my phone's working really hard to try to have a signal, it gets really hot against my face. I hate that. It cooks the side of my face. This, again, very, very comfortable. So even, as Guy mentioned, even if you have gotten rid of your landline years ago, you're going to be able to use this just as an extension of your cell phones throughout your house, which is great.
All right, here's what I'll tell you. I got about a minute remaining. You can see over 400 people have picked it up. I've got 300 people in the ordering process, which leaves me with just a little over 300 of these to go around for the entire country. So, you know what? Maybe it's just a gift you give yourself right now. You're
Maybe
like, I want new phones. If you do have phone service at your house, you'll appreciate all the wonderful things this can do. If you don't have phone service, you'll appreciate all the wonderful things this can do anyway, because you don't have to have a service. You can just hook this up to your cell phone.
You can.
And now you can make and receive calls. You're gonna love it. Hey, take advantage of the free shipping and handling. I will keep you posted as to the quantity that we have remaining throughout the hour.
I will. So good.
You are amazing.
You're wonderful. You're the best ever.
Oh my God! I like your beads on your sleeve. She's got she has like Wonder Woman bracelets on.
I am. I'm like
built in.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right, you're back at noon.